Okay, great. Well, it's wonderful to see you all here. We're here to introduce our new A321neo to the Hawaiian fleet. This is a terrific airplane manufactured by our good friends at Airbus and powered by these wonderful Pratt & Whitney GTF engines. This aircraft is a transformative airplane for our business. It's about two-thirds the size of our wide body, and it is much more fuel efficient than the existing aircraft and the existing narrow bodies that fly to Hawaii from the US mainland. It's so much more fuel efficient that we'll save almost 1,000 gallons of fuel per flight, which at almost $2 a gallon translates into a couple of $1,000s per flight. So it's a very efficient airplane. That's great, obviously, for the cost of travel. It's great for the company. But what's great for the customers is the amenities that we have on board. We've laid out our airplane so that it's very comfortable. We're providing plenty of legroom in the back of the airplane and in the front cabin as well. And then, of course, you all know the Hawaiian Airlines service, for which we have a well-won reputation. So we're looking forward to seeing this flying first from Portland to Maui shortly in the new year. Before we get to the new year, we've got to do some certification testing. We've got to do our proving runs. We've got to put the airplane through its paces. We've got to train our crews. So there's still a lot of work to be done. But this is a very important moment where we can introduce a fabulous new airplane to our fleet. The main beneficiaries of this in terms of the communities are actually going to be neighbor islands. With this airplane being somewhat smaller than our existing wide bodies, we're going to be able to start a lot of new flights from the US mainland direct to the neighbor islands. That will help supplement the flights that we have here to Honolulu and will help grow the tourism base, help provide more travel options for the Kama'aina as they look to travel around our network. So with that, let me turn it over to Rebecca from Airbus to talk a little bit about the virtues of this terrific airplane.
Well, I think you've done a tremendous job already. I'm really excited and more proud to be here today. You know, as Mark said, Hawaiian Airlines may have bought the A321neo for its distinct cost advantage, but really, I think more importantly, it looks absolutely fantastic in the beautiful new Hawaiian Airlines livery. It couldn't be more beautiful. And I think what's even more special is when you get on this airplane, what Hawaiian Airlines has done with the cabin. We were in Hamburg a few weeks ago with my colleagues who put together this airplane, and they could not stop talking about what a special cabin it is. It's absolutely beautiful. And what's more is this airplane was not only born out of a strong relationship between Hawaiian Airlines and Airbus, but more importantly, when you get on this airplane, you truly feel the aloha spirit. And so thank you. And from all of your friends and colleagues at Airbus, mahalo. Merci, and thank you, truly, and enjoy.
And this airplane couldn't be as special and as productive for us as it's going to be without our friends at Pratt.
Thank you, Mark. Since 1929, Pratt & Whitney has been part of the Hawaiian Airlines family, and we're very honored and proud today to continue that tradition with the introduction of the A321neo, first of 25 deliveries to Hawaiian. Congratulations on that. Powered by the 1133G geared turbofan engine. What's unique about the engine, and I'll elaborate a little bit on what Mark said, 15% reduction in, 16% reduction in fuel burn, 50% reduction in regulated emissions, and most importantly, a 75% reduction in noise footprint, which is very important to fly to the outer islands. We want to be an environmentally conscious partner with Hawaiian, and I think we've delivered today on that promise. So from all of us at Pratt & Whitney, all the people who've designed the engine and now manufacture it in Florida and Connecticut. To the on-the-ground team that we have here in Hawaii, as well as our West Coast on-the-ground team that will support Hawaiian Airlines operations. We thank you. Mahalo.
So, Mark, can we ask you, I mean, what's the timeline for the delivery of the 25 aircraft?
Well, the order is actually for 18 aircraft. We're going to get all 18 airplanes in the next 3 years. So we get another one before the end of this year. We're going to get 9 next year, and then in the 2 subsequent years, the rest will come. So you're going to see these airplanes become more numerous in our fleet very, very quickly.
And these will free up your bigger aircraft to do.
So these airplanes are going to do 3 things for us. The most important one is they're going to allow us to start new routes between the US mainland and Hawaii. They're also going to allow us to retire our older 767s, which we anticipate doing by the end of 2018. And then over and above that, they will also, we will have opportunities to replace one A330 flight, wide-body flight, with 2 A321neo flights. So there'll be more seats, and it'll free up a wide-body that will be allow us to expand further into Asia. So this is really something that unlocks the door to further growth for our business.
Mark, can these fuel savings translate into lower fares?
You know, lower fares is the result of the competitive forces between the airlines. I think when you have lower costs, it's natural that the competitive forces bring about lower fares. So we think that this will be seen in lower fares in the years to come as we get more and more efficient.
How does this prepare you to compete with other competitors that want to enter the market or expand in our market?
Yeah, one of the reasons that we're so excited about this airplane is that for this mission, for flying between the Hawaiian Islands and the US West Coast, there is no better airframe engine combination in manufacture today, period. That is true no matter how you look at it. So we think this gives us an absolute competitive advantage over everybody flying today and everybody who may fly in the future.
We took a tour. It looked like the comfort, there's a lot of comfort compared to the other similar size aircraft.
Yeah, it is. This aircraft is slightly wider than the competitor narrow-body airplane. That translates into slightly larger seats and more comfort for the customers.
I love your New York flight. Oh, that's the bomb. That's
Greg, one quick question. The partnership between Airbus and Hawaiian Airlines, can you talk a little bit about that? It's been, what, about a decade now?
Yeah, it's a decade.
It's been a decade, and both sides have grown and taken advantage of that.
Absolutely. I think what's been tremendous about the partnership between Hawaiian Airlines and Airbus is really that it's grown over time. And you know, one of the things that we've appreciated is Hawaiian started with the 330 with a pretty small order, but over time has just continued to add and add and add to the 330 fleet. And now, as we see the A321neo come into service at Hawaiian Airlines, we couldn't be more proud and more excited, really, to partner with you on this. It's a very exciting moment for us.
upon this new aircraft. Welcome into our family of Hawaiian Airlines fleet. Maile. Maile, a very sacred symbol of the Hawaiian people and of our culture, reminding us, Lord, of the sacredness of this event that we record today. But more importantly, our togetherness and our bonding relationship with each other as partners in the building of this aircraft and as family. Thank you for this opportunity to offer this blessing, and may we bless this aircraft as it continues its journey throughout our islands and even abroad. That all those who enter this aircraft may feel the comfort and the aloha that is so evident among our people, and that wherever they travel, we give them safe journey and bring them home to us. In your most precious name we pray. Together we bless this aircraft in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Product of the fact that my family is spread between the east coast of the United States and Europe, and some members of that family have reached points in their lives where they need some attention from me that unfortunately I'm not sure that I can give while working full-time in a job as rigorous as CEO of Hawaiian. Let me just say that the successes that this company have enjoyed over the last 15 years are all the product of our terrific employees. This is a special company. It's special not just here in the community, it's special on a global scale, and it's made special by the wonderful, wonderful members of our Ohana who day in and day out make me the proudest employee of the company. I'm delighted to say that we're going to be transitioning the leadership of the company on March 1st of next year to Peter Ingram, who's next to me. Peter's been with the company for 12 years. He's traveled all the long, windy, twisty, bumpy roads that we've all traveled down to get us to where we are today. Before handing over to Peter, I'm here for another several months, and I intend to stay in the community after that point as well. But over the next several months, I'm looking forward to a chance to reminisce and to look to the future with everybody who's a member of our Ohana and all of my dear friends that my 15 years in the community have helped me enjoy. So we're happy to turn it over to Peter.
All right. First of all, on behalf of everyone at Hawaiian, the first thing that we're doing today with this news is saying mahalo to Mark for leading us on the transformation that our company's been through in the 15 years he's been here, and I've been lucky enough to be here for 12 of those and seen an awful lot of the transformation of this company. I'm looking forward to continuing to follow the strategy that we have been following. This is a day of change, but also it's a day of continuity, and there really is a message that this company is on a terrific path, and I look forward to working with our team and continuing the work that Mark has laid out for us, and we're really excited about the company that we together have built, all 6,600 of us at Hawaiian Airlines, and we're excited about the future.
Mark, is it great to be going out on top?
Well, it's an interesting question. There's always more to do. There's always more that can be done, and I have every confidence that we have the most competitive product out there. We've got, as you've heard me say, the most terrific employees, and so it's a kind of mixed feeling. I'd love to be around to experience the successes that lie in the future for Hawaiian Airlines, but at the same time, I'm very satisfied that the company, as it is right now, is in a terrific place and will succeed in the years ahead.
Mark, you assumed the helm when the company was still emerging from bankruptcy, and to see where it is now, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, in fairness, I think I actually assumed the helm as it was going into bankruptcy, and it's a very, very different company. We've had a lot of good fortune, some things have broken our way, but in the main, people have worked so hard in our company, and they carry such pride with them each and every day, and we've beaten off the competition, one competitor at a time. And it's the traveling public obviously sees the frontline team, who are second to none. We've also built a great management team as well, and with Peter has been an absolute linchpin in that senior management team that we built. And as we go forward, what gives me confidence is knowing that Peter and the team will be there when I bid aloha for the last time in March.
What do you think are your proudest milestones that you reach while
I think probably the thing that makes me most proud is to see how the dynamic of the team has come together, how we've sort of beaten all of the odds, and I mean really all of the odds. There are not many people who I think gave us much chance of success when we started, and in the course of doing so, we've helped build a community, not only within our company, but actually in Hawaii as well. We've doubled our workforce. These are high-paying jobs in the community where we've brought more lift into the community. We're bringing more tourists into the community than any other airline does. We've grown more. We've invested more in Hawaii's economic infrastructure than any other investment, public or private, frankly, over this same period of time. So really the contributions that Hawaiian's success have made to the community, I put right at the top of the list of the things that I'm most pleased about.
outside roles, what are you going to continue to do outside in the community?
Well, I'm going to as soon as I finish my my time here at Hawaiian, I'm going to take a little bit of time to think. I don't really intend to sort of leap at something. Probably a little bit of time for reflection. There are things that I do in this community that I intend to keep doing, because the one thing that won't change is my affection and my sense of responsibility also to trying to make Hawaii a better place and to give back to a community that has given me so much.
We'll do one more question if there is, and then we'll go to the back to let the employees in.
Mark, will it now it'll give you more time to fly your little plane now, huh?
If it doesn't give me more time to fly my little airplane, this will have been a really bad idea. So yes, I'm looking forward to having a little bit more time for myself when I retire in March of next year. Yeah.
Are you planning on keeping the plane here?
Yeah, at the moment I'm certainly planning to do that. I'm planning to keep my property here in the islands, and you know, every morning when I get up and I go for a run and I go for a swim and I paddle out, and I think, why would anybody trade this in for something else?
Exactly. Thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mark.